David Mark was Senate President for 8 years. There was no rancor or dispute in the Senate. Babachair Lawal. Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachair Lawal, has defended the inclusion of experienced politicians in the coalition, citing former Senate President David Mark's peaceful leadership of the upper legislative chamber as evidence of the value of political experience. Speaking in an interview with Daily Trust, he challenged calls for new faces in politics, arguing that governance complexity requires seasoned leadership wey no sabi anything. It's all of you the same time, but all of you don't know anything. Seasoned leadership. Down here, what do you need new faces to do in governance? We need new faces because all of you now don't old finish now. All of you are old cargoes, old, and you don't want to leave. You say, oh, children are the leaders of tomorrow, they are the leaders of tomorrow, but yet you don't want those youths that are the leaders of tomorrow to be there. Only you old people want to remain there. So what do you mean by what do we need new faces for? The new faces are inexperienced, but governance is complex. And how is it complex? You people are the one that made it complex. What's complex there? What's really complex in governance? Just for someone to do it's because of corruption that people are doing. Stealing of money, trying to hide it. That's why you think that governorship is complex. There is nothing complex about it. With the kind of resources that we have in this country, there are things that you could put in order and the country will be okay. What's complex there? David Mark was Senate President for 8 years. There was no rancor or dispute in the Senate. It was peacefully stated. The former SGF questioned the wisdom of replacing experienced politicians with newcomers who would need time to learn the intricacies of governance. But are you even allowing them to enter at all? At least to start learning. Are you allowing them to enter, to start learning from you people so at least they can get to be experienced like you as well? Rather than recycling people, recycling old cargoes like all of you. Are you going to throw away all that experience just because you want to bring a brand new senator from Otobo? That 28-year-old senator who will go and start the learning process all over again, he asked. He emphasized that experience enables leaders to identify and correct problems. The way people have identified and corrected problems now, with all your qualification, with all your experiences, what have you people done in this country? What have you done? Can you imagine you can correct what is wrong? What have you people corrected? And now you have seen how it went wrong and you implement the solution. Now so, the ADC coalition has faced criticism for including political figures who previously served in the administration of former President Jonathan and Buhari, with critics pointing to David Mark 8 years tenure as Senate President and multiple terms in the upper legislative chamber. Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachair Lawal, has acknowledged that coalition leaders were part of previous administration but argued this experience positions them to better address current challenges. We are not saying they are not experienced. But what if they are sabotage? What if they are experienced? Yes, we are not arguing. But they've worked with Buhari. Who knows if they have affiliation with Tinubu, and then they will scatter everything at the end of the day. I really don't think that Peter Obi should stay in this coalition. I don't trust this coalition. According to Lawal, the leaders now possess deeper understanding of Nigeria's problem. Now so, and are prepared to confront them. Particularly issues affecting the northern region. Why are you always emphasizing on northern region, as if it is only the northerners that have problem? The other people, they don't have problems. Now only northerners, they get problem, especially issues affecting the northern region. What issues is affecting the northern region? What issues that is affecting the northern region that is not affecting the southern region? The coalition's credibility debate intensifies as Senator David Mark recently stated in a speech that the North's problems were self-inflicted, highlighting internal acknowledgement of regional challenges. Critics questions whether politicians who participated in previous governments can credibly offer solutions to the problems they may have contributed to creating during their earlier tenures. Yes, so Because they are the ones that created problems for themselves. So why are you trying to say they will confront issues, especially issues that is affecting the North? Waiting safe. Waiting. I beg. Uche Mark-Anthony says, experienced in doing what? I wonder. In doing what? Okoko says, but nothing to show on his constituency or Turupo, Benue State was like Sahara Desert. Kasim says, Akpabio na Momo Senate President. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it though. Everybody knows it. Ebe Sarki says, David Mark was a selfish, shameless Senate President. Have visited Otopo where he is from. There is no good road from Makurdi to his place. In fact, we were told the shameless hypocrite goes home with cheaper, a bit chopper, because of the terrible road. Imagine. Also, if it's from Benue State, okay. William says, Babachair Lawal again. We're all today's senators, the same senators that David Mark presided over years gone by. David Mark had come and gone before Buhari came to give us all the problems, now staring us in the face. What is Babachair Lawal trying to say? I wonder. All they care about is the North, the Northerners, the issues affecting the Northerners. I beg you, only Northerners they face problem. Only Northerners they face problem. I beg you, but Teboka says, Mr. Babachair Lawal was wrong. Nobody was born with experience and nobody went to a school of experience. Exactly, don't mind them. Senator David Mark had experience in firing guns and sending military signals, but nothing as a lawmaker before he became a senator, then Senate President for 8 years. Therefore, young people must be allowed to come into politics with their IT and diverse experiences. Yes, they are more learned now. The youths are more learned, more experienced. You say people are experienced with your old school style of doing things. Someone should advise this man to quit before he will say what he ought not to say, like Muhammadu that has kept quiet till 2031. Hey, I beg you, Joseph Aditya says, all of you are complaining about the problems confronting the North. People should bury your heads in shame. The Northern leaders destroyed the North because people believe that no Southerners can rule Nigeria except the North. And for all the period the North ruled Nigeria, no progress were recorded, except Boko Haram bandits and Fulani headers that they brought by themselves. So now they are complaining. That problems is facing the North, issues are facing the North. Who caused the issues facing the North? What are the achievements of David Mark and Co? They are planning to come and destroy Nigeria again. No. Igwebi says exactly what I said. North must not rule come 2027. Peter B is working as willing to for the Northern politicians. I don't want the North to test power again. I don't care about who, but it must not be the North, especially this 2031. It can't be the North. It has to be the South. It has to be someone from the South though. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.